Hey everyone, welcome to another day of library and another day of coding. I hope that you've been enjoying Scratch so far and that you enjoyed the tutorial from last time. So we're going to move on to another tutorial. It'll be another one of the Scratch tutorials that we're going to watch together, and then I'll work you through an example just to spark some inspiration here. And then you will get a chance to try it out. And same thing as last time, then you're going to share it. Remember, sharing means that you're actually publishing it out to everyone to see and copying that link for us and pasting it into the Schoology discussion board. That way we can all see each other's coding projects, learn from each other, and hopefully get some ideas for future projects too. All right, let's go ahead and get started and see what we're going to focus on today in Scratch. Hi everyone, we're going to be jumping back into Scratch again. Last week you practiced animating your characters and I saw some really amazing projects, so we're going to jump back in and do a little bit more animation and kind of expand our knowledge here. So first off, make sure you're in the scratch.mit.edu website, and if you don't have it bookmarked, you can click that button right there and add it to your home screen or bookmark it. Okay, your login information, if you don't remember your login, there is a file in Schoology called 4th grade logins if you need to see your username or password there. And you can click the drop down arrow and go to My Stuff to open up your project from last week if you want to continue on with it, or go to the Create tab to create some more. Okay, the tutorial we're going to be doing this time around is right in here. So last time we did the animated cartoon, or excuse me, animated character. This time around we're going to do code a cartoon. Okay, now I'm not actually going to play this video since I can't play it while I'm screen recording here, but I encourage you to watch it. This is a starter project here that you could actually remix and keep building on. They have the stage all set here, the sprite's already there, so you could certainly do that. To do that, you would actually just hit this remix button at the top. And I'm going to click over. It's going to show you some really nice screenshots here for each character. So for Jessica here, they have when the green flag is clicked, get her to say hello, friends. But then they also added when the sprite is clicked, she will move on to the next costume and also play a sound. So I'm going to go ahead and shrink this box right here so it's out of our way. That one under looks is what we used last week, this next costume here. So you can see as I tap on it how she keeps moving. And to see those costumes, remember it's this tab right here to see which costumes, if they have it. Some of them don't have it. And you can customize any of those costumes. The other thing she was doing with sounds, and that's this tab here. So there are some sounds loaded for her there. The main sound is just pop that's loaded in a brand new project, but you could certainly go into here to search for some more sounds. All right, so let's expand this again and take a look at the next character. So this guy is JP. So with JP, to animate him, they kept his costume the same, but they're changing the size. They're changing it from 10 to -10. So let's look at the whole thing here. You can see when the sprite is clicked, they repeat it 10 times that his size is changing by 10. And when he gets bigger, he makes a sound, and then he shrinks smaller. So they are using this sound right here, the change size by 10. So you can see what happens when we click on that. He's getting bigger. Or we can add another change size by 10 and make that a -10. So he's getting smaller, and click back and forth between the two. If we put these right by each other, you'll notice nothing happens. We definitely have to have something in the middle, like maybe a wait 1 second block. There has to be something in between. There we go. Or you could do the repeat too, like they did. All right, Kelsey. So for Kelsey, the way that they got her to move and animate is they got her to jump, but you'll notice there is not a jump button. So they used this one right here, the changing the y-axis here. So you can see that they changed it by 100, had a weight block in between. Remember, there has to be that weight block in between, and then changed it by negative 100. And then down here at the bottom, they also added sound and had her say, "This is fun." So let's play with that. So change it to 100. We need to have some sort of weight block in between. And change it to negative 100. So I'm going to move her down a little bit here. There, you could see her go up and down. Yep, so I could add sound effects or anything to that. Okay, let's take a look at Kit. What they did with Kit here is they actually didn't move her at all, other than her just saying, "Let's go." They actually changed the backdrop, which is a whole different thing here. You can actually see under backdrops that there are 3 backdrops total that are all loaded in here. And to see those, when you select the backdrop here, you'll notice there's a new tab here called Backdrops that looks just like the costumes. You can see all of them. All right, let's click back on Kit here. Shrink this box. Okay, so that that one is under Looks right here, Next Backdrop. So watch when I click that, it switches through those 3 backdrops that are loaded. Okay. All right, the last thing that was animated here was the bird. So they got the bird, they used the glide block right here in motion, the glide to a random position. And then they got him to switch costumes to make it look like he's flapping his wings. So lots of different options there for animating. Okay, so when you are done, you will name your project. So I'm just going to click in another screen here so you can see you would name your project right up here and hit that share button till you're on a screen just like this. And copy the link right down here. Copy it. You could also copy this link up here. It's the exact same thing. Either way. Okay, from there in Schoology, in the 4th grade course here, you'll see a week 2 folder, coding a cartoon tutorial. And it's actually going to be in a discussion board format this time around that you'll be able to hit that plus sign and paste that link right in there. You can see I already did it once. And your projects will be shared. Actually, you could also type in there the title of your project just so people know what they're clicking on when they see it. So that way we can share it and give each other feedback, check each other's projects out, and have fun. Feel free to reach out to me if you need any help with Scratch this week.